Nice shot. Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm Brian Youell. I'm the Master Superintendent of Uplands Golf Club. This is Ian Stone, my head golf professional. We're going to talk about course etiquette today at Uplands Golf Club and some of the things that we see and how everybody that plays Uplands Golf Club can take care of their golf course to provide great conditions. As you saw, Ian just hit a beautiful bunker shot out there, and we see this quite commonly where people will rub their feet or use a golf club and then walk out and leave it. So we'd like Ian to grab the bunker rake, just tidy up his footprints there like he should, a quick rake. Good job. And then he'll place a rake inside the bunker, and he's good to go for the next shot. Go ahead, Ian. Whoa, whoa, wait, Mr. Pro. Another common rules infraction, or golf course etiquette infraction. We see a lot of play coming between the bunker and the green, and if we allowed this type of traffic to happen all season long, you could imagine getting 150 to 200 rounds a day. We'd like all of our traffic to go outside of the bunkers and always use cart paths with pull carts and also power carts. So please keep your pull carts on the outside of our bunkers. That way we've got nice healthy grass for everybody to hit some good chip shots. Wait a minute, Mr. Golf Professional. Another rules infraction. What were you doing here? Why did you do that?
Oh, I was just trying to get closer to the side of the green that I was going to exit from.
Yeah, so another common etiquette infraction, we see people think, well, if I just take my pull cart around the inside of these traffic ropes and drive it onto the green, my one cart won't hurt. But when you think of it, as I mentioned earlier, we have 150 to 200 rounds a day. If you could imagine the type of wear we would receive if all members and golfers did this type of etiquette. So we always want to take our power carts and pull carts on the outside of these traffic ropes. Oh, Mr. Golf Professional, one more thing. When you're finished taking the chip shot, you hit a great chip shot near the flag there. People have to take down these traffic ropes in order to take their shots. But what we'd like you to do is to grab the traffic stake with the rope and place it right back to the edge of the green and keep it tight. And if you happen to be out playing, some members may have left it down already, please feel free to straighten up the stakes or make sure that we deflect all the traffic out on the outside of these ropes. So in the summertime, we've got some thick turf and some healthy conditions to play some good golf shots from. Great shot. Only got about 10 feet left for a birdie putt. So as Ian is coming back and replacing his divot, we often hear this, should we replace our divots or shouldn't we? Ideally, we'd like our players to replace divot at Uplands. Some golf courses don't want their divots to be repaired because they have a thick organic layer and they rather replace it with sand. Ian's got another divot here, so he's just going to fill it up with sand. Whoa. So wait, if you can zoom in here, you can see this is another common etiquette problem that we do see on the golf course is that people will overfill the divots and they leave these mounds of sand. And if we allow mowers to go through, this will dull in the mower. So what we'd like you to do, if you overfill it, is just use your feet just to rub your divot sand nice and level. That way it's not going to affect the mowers or affect any play. And you can see Ian has replaced his divot right beside it, and you can hardly tell that the divot's there. This will repair in about 5 to 7 days. And in the summertime, we'll add seed into our divot mix to germinate and then regrow these divot areas. The seed doesn't germinate in the wintertime, so we don't put seed in. Ian hit a great shot here into the 12th hole here, and he's left himself about a 2-foot putt here. And what we have is a ball mark here. So if, Wade, you bring into the camera here, and one of the first steps when you repair a ball mark is to push the mound down as your first step. Good. And then go on each side, and then onto the front just to tidy it up. And you can use your putter to tap it down. And you can see this ball mark is repaired very nicely. And within a week or so, you won't even be able to tell that this ball mark has been replaced. So what you see beside Ian here is we have a ball mark that hasn't been replaced properly. And if you start putting an irrigation flag to identify all the improperly repaired ball marks, when you think of a golf ball rolling through to get to the hole, you'll start to get some bumpy conditions and poor roll. So take the time to repair this properly. Whoa, 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 Mr. Head Professional. One of the things that we don't want to do is use our putters and swing to hit the ball, whether you missed a putt or you're just hitting it to your golf bag. If you misjudge that, we can create a divot in the green, and it may take up to 4 to 6 weeks for it to repair. But more importantly, there could be 150 to 200 players that have to putt over the damage that you've done to the green. So take the time to pick up the ball. If the ball goes in the hole, use your hand, or if you have a plunger on the end of your putter, pick it up. But don't use your club to dig out the ball, or you'll damage the edge of the green, or the edge of the hole as well. I'm here with the head sweater folder of Uplands Golf Club.
Who knew we planted a tree right in the middle of the 12th fairway?
Okay. So we're here on the 12th green here, and Ian ran up and placed his ball a couple of feet away and actually made a ball mark.
So it cools the air and you get vaporization.
I thought that's what they sold at the weed store.
They did.